Welcome, guys. Welcome. I welcome you. Ne? I welcome you, guys. As I said it, that today we will be dealing with history paper one. This is the preparation for paper one history. I won't be that long, but I am going to give you something that is going to be very much effective in your examination. I'm going to give you something that is going to be very much effective in your examination, good people. So today, I want us to go through the essays that we have in paper one history. Do we understand? I want us to go through the essays that we have in history paper two. I mean paper one, not paper two, paper one. Even those ones who are waiting for business studies, I will be live on Sunday. For those ones who are looking for business studies, I'm going to be live again. I'm going to be live again on Sunday. I will be live on Sunday. I will be live on Tuesday for business studies paper two. So just stay alert. And then what else? Monday I will be live again for history paper one again. So guys, I want us to go through the essays that we have in paper one history. I want us to go through the essays that we have in paper one history. Remember, guys, we have Vietnam War. We have Vietnam War, which I always encourage a lot of candidates to do Vietnam War when they get to their final examination. And guys, what I always want to tell you when it comes to history, learners who are writing 2 essays and 1 source based are the ones that are passing when we are marking your final examination. Do we understand? Because it's possible when you are answering the source based. Do we understand? It is possible that when you are answering your source based, you get less than 15 marks. But it's highly impossible for you to answer the essay, and then you got what? You get less than 15. That's highly impossible. Guys, my live, they will always be 8 o'clock. Sunday, I'm going to be live 8 o'clock. Sunday, I'm going to be live 8 o'clock for business studies, paper 2. I will be live for business studies paper 2. So, guys, what you have to know in Vietnam War, when you are writing Vietnam War, it's unfair for you to talk about what Vietnam without including what USA and USSR. Do we understand? So I want us to do 2 essays. That means we will be dealing with Vietnam and Black Power movement. Do we understand? Those are the essays that we have in paper 1 history. Do we understand? So I don't know. Can you please write a comment and tell me which essay should I start with? Anyone want to suggest? And then I will see what should we do, guys. Okay, sir, please help with the source based for civil rights. Okay. There is a video that I did whereby I am teaching the civil rights movement. Do we understand? Okay, someone is saying that BPM, Black Power Movement, Vietnam first. Okay, but a lot of people are voting for Black Power and then Vietnam, and then some of them they say both. So okay, it's fine. Can you do paper 2 business studies, please? Yes, I will do business studies paper 2 on Sunday, 8 o'clock. Make sure that you stay alert. Make sure that you stay alert, guys. Make sure that you stay alert. So, guys, I want to tell you something. When you start writing your essay, there is something that you must always do. Do we understand? There is something that you must always do. When you are starting to write your essay, the essay can come in this form. They can say, do you agree? Do we understand? The essay can say, do you agree? Do we understand? If the essay does not say, do you agree? The essay can say, to what extent? You must be able, guys, to take a stand and support the line of argument with the relevant evidence. I hope it makes sense. That is what is important. It seems like today we will deal with Black Power movement because a lot of people, they are requesting Black Power movement. So if we still have energy and time, that means we are going to do even what Vietnam War. But I feel like we're gonna start with what Black Power movement. I feel like we're gonna start with Black Power movement. I feel like we're gonna start with Black Power movement. I feel like we're gonna start with Black Power movement. Do we understand, good people? Do we understand, good people? So, okay, guys, when we go to Black Power movement, there are certain things that I want us to know, right? There are certain things that I want us to know. Please let us try to help with applying essay questions. Yes, that's what I was planning to do today because, guys, you may know the essay, but all to find that the way you take the stand and support the line of argument, it's not correct. Do we understand? That is what it makes a lot of candidates to lose marks. Are you aware that your introduction in history it's 10 marks? Your introduction in history is going to be 10 marks. Do we understand? And then when we go to the body and the conclusion, in whole is going to be what? It's going to be 40 marks. So you must make sure that you get that 10 marks in what? In introduction. You must make sure that you get 10 marks in that what? Introduction. Do we understand? So I want to talk about the question. I will write the question or I will tell you the question. Then after telling you the question, we will try to answer it together. Do we understand, good people? Okay, thank you for paper one, business studies. I wrote very well with your guidance, Mr. Hector. That's great, guys. Even paper two, I will be here. I will be here, good people. I will be here. Okay, I feel like a lot of people, they want Black Power movement. I can't see your video on the CRM. Listen, what is a CRM now? What are you talking about? What is a CRM? Black Power movement. Okay. As I can see now, we're gonna start with Black Power movement because many people here are requesting that. Oh, the civil rights movement, it's there, Lisede. It's there. Make sure that you go through. Did you subscribe, guys? I want to ask you something. Ne? Can you please subscribe on this channel? Can you please subscribe? I'm pleading with you, good people. Can we please try to subscribe? If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe now so that you can see everything. So that you can see everything that I post. Please, guys, to subscribe, you don't have to pay anything. You just press that button of subscribing. That's it. That's what I am asking you, good people. That's what I'm asking you, good people. Because what I am going to teach now, definitely you are going to find in your examination. Yes, Vietnam is there. I already recorded Vietnam. I already recorded Black Power movement. I've already recorded Black Consciousness movement. I've already recorded a Road to Democracy. Do we understand? So, guys, on Section A, History Paper 1, we're going to have what? Section A, which is the source-based questions. On the source-based questions, guys, we have the origin of Cold War. Do we understand? There is something that I want to show you today. Maybe you are not aware. When we talk about the origin of Cold War, it's where the Cold War started. And then when we go to the essay, it's a continuation of what was happening in a source-based. I hope you understand. So that thing is the same thing, but is divided. You understand? The origin of Cold War, they took it and made it a source-based. And then the extension of Cold War, they made it what? They made it an essay. Do we understand? So when you are reading or when you are learning about what the source-based, you must be able to have a link that, okay, this source-based is the same thing as this essay. But this essay, it's a continuation of what? Of the source-based. Do we understand, good people? Same applies to what? To the civil rights movement, whereby we are talking about Rosa Parks. Do we understand? It's a civil rights movement. It's an origin of what? Of the Black Power movement. Do we understand, good people? I hope it makes sense. So what I want to tell you now, if you had an idea of writing two source based, please cancel it. Do not write two source based. Go to your exam and write 2 essays and 1 source based, and you will thank me later. You will thank me later. I want to repeat myself. It's possible for you to get less than 15 when you are writing a source based, but it's highly impossible for you to get less than 15 when you are writing an essay. Do we understand, good people? I hope we all understand. So what I want you to know, guys, in our essay, I just hope there will be someone who will write the questions for me. Ne? Let us start with the question of the extension of Cold War. Can someone there on the comment section write this? Yes, I'm going to save the life. Let us have someone who's going to write that the tactics used by the United States of America. Can you please write it in the comment? I will tell you when to send it. The tactics used by the United States of America. And then you open the bracket, you say USA, then you close the bracket. Then you will say against the Viet Cong. Against the Viet Cong between 1960s and 1975. 1960 and 1975. Did not help to defeat them during the Vietnam War. Then you leave a space and say, do you agree with the statement? Then you put a question mark. And then you will say, use relevant evidence to support your line of argument. I just hope there is someone who was writing there, guys. And then I want you to send that question here in the comment section. And then true, your idea for 2 essays got me 140 out of 150 for paper 2, and I want to say thank you. Yes, guys, you'll never go wrong. You'll never go wrong. If you can listen to the strategy that I give you in every paper, you'd never go wrong. You are going to pass. No one, guys, who got the question. There is no one who got the question, guys. Okay. The tactics used by the United States of America, which is USA, against the Viet Cong between 1960s and 1975 did not have to defeat them during what? The Vietnam War. Do you agree with the statement? Use the relevant evidence. Yes. Thank you, Olwe, too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So guys, how do we answer this question? Remember, we know that Vietnam was divided into two. There was the North and the South. At the South, there was a leader called what? Diem. At the North, there was Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh was popular. Ho Chi Minh was wanted by everyone. Ho Chi Minh was a communist. Ho Chi Minh wanted to unite both North and the South. Okay, that's our essay. We know it, right? And then we say, at the South, there was Diem. Diem was corrupt. Diem was unpopular. Diem was brutal. And Diem did not wanted to unite both North and the South. And Diem was a capitalist. Do we understand? And then we say, but now the problem of Diem is one. There was a small group called what? Viet Cong, which was under the umbrella of Diem. That means the group called Viet Cong was at the South. And the group called Viet Cong wanted to unite both North and the South, and which Diem did not want to unite. Do we understand? So already we know the essay. Already we know the essay. You watched my videos. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe, good people, because I will be providing this information. I will be providing this information for a long time. And my priority, guys, is to see you passing. I really don't become happy when I'm seeing a candidate or a student failing their examination. It's painful. I never failed my matric, but I know how painful it is. I can see, I can feel. Do we understand? So here's the question. Always wrote the question for us. Let's say they say now the tactics used by the United States of America, which is USA, against the Viet Cong between 1960 and 1975 did not help to defeat them during the Vietnam War. Do you understand? So now we must do what, guys? And then they say, do you agree with the statement? So when the question is like this, do you agree, guys? Let me hear from you. Do you agree? I want to see something. Do we agree, guys? One may agree with this statement. Okay, yes. All right, it's fine. So now, guys, we must agree, but how do we write it? We must take the stand. Do we understand? You can say, right, one may agree to the statement that says. Do we understand, guys? That's how we write history essay. One may agree to the statement that says. Always start your essay like that. You will be correct. Or you can say, I do agree with the statement that says. Then you write the statement the way it is. Do we understand, good people? I do agree with the statement that says. Or one may agree with the statement that says. Always, guys, please. Always write it like that. Do you understand? I do agree with the statement that says the tactics used by the United States of America, which is what? USA, against the Viet Cong between 1960 and 1975 did not help to defeat them during what? The Vietnam War. Because. So do we see, guys, how do we take the stand? Because You are not telling us the essay that I taught you. Mm-mm. You tell us the achievement that Viet Cong did or achieved, and then you tell us the failures that USA did. First of all, you will say because USA did not win against a small country like Vietnam. So you must support your statement with the relevant evidence. You see, after writing that, I do agree with the statement that says the tactics used by the United States of America, USA, against the Viet Cong between 1960 and 1975 did not help to defeat them during the Vietnam War, because USA failed to defeat Viet Cong. And Viet Cong managed to defeat a big country like USA. The tactics that USA used did not manage to defeat a small country like Vietnam, because Vietnam was divided into two. There was the North and the South. At the South, there was Diem. Diem was corrupt. Diem was unpopular. Diem did not wanted to unite both North and the South. And Diem was brutal. And Diem was a capitalist. Do we understand? Then at the North, there was Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh was a communist. Ho Chi Minh was popular. Ho Chi Minh was wanted by everyone. Ho Chi Minh wanted to unite both North and the South. But now there was a problem. What was the problem? The problem was Diem. What was the problem of Diem, guys? The problem of Diem, it was a group called Viet Cong, which did not have 100,000 members, where the group was at the South. And remember who's leading at the South. Diem is leading at the South. And since Diem is leading at the South, Diem don't want to unite both North and the South. But now this group that did not have more than 100,000 members wanted to unite under the umbrella of Diem. Then after writing that, you write the statement. Each and every paragraph of yours, you must write the statement the way it is. I hope you understand. After writing that, you must write the statement the way it is. Each and every paragraph, after ending a paragraph, you must write the statement the way it is, good people, so that you can continue with your essay. Are we understanding, guys? Anyone who's lost, you must go there and get distinctions. Go there and get bachelor's pass. Go there and get a bachelor. Go there and get a bachelor, good people. Any question? What I gave you is 10 marks, guys. Any question? No question. Should I move on? These people are quiet. Say, you mean each paragraph we must include which statement? The statement, polite, that's what I love. I want people who need the clarification. You include the statement that is written where they're on top. The statement that you will be given, remember, you'll be given a statement. Then under the statement, there is a question. Each and every, when you are ending a paragraph, you must write the statement. That is what calling to link the essay to another paragraph. That's how you link the essay to another paragraph. You must write that statement. Always when you are writing history essay, they will give you a statement, right? Whereby they will say, did USA manage to defeat Vietnam? And then you will say, no, USA failed to defeat what? Vietnam. And then you write that statement the way it is. I hope we understand, guys. Do we understand it? Yes. Always, each and every paragraph, you must write the statement. Always, each and every paragraph, when you are ending a paragraph, going to another paragraph, you must write that statement that you are given there. But you are not writing the question. You remove that, do you agree that the tactics, you will just write the tactics that USA used failed to defeat what? Viet Cong. Do you understand? Then you go to another essay. I mean, you go to another paragraph. When we go to another paragraph in Vietnam War, that's when now we will be talking about what? Why did America got involved in a war? We must know that thing, guys. Why did America got involved in a war? America got involved in a war because of they wanted to fight against the evil of communism. Remember, who was supporting communism? Russia and China. I hope we understand, guys. I just wanted you how to write the introduction. Let us go now to Black Power movement. Let us go to Black Power movement. I think a person who wrote that question, it was Olwe2. If you are still here, Olwe2, you can please write that essay, I mean that question again. But now we are dealing with what? The Black Power movement. Guys, are you all covered? You must talk to me. I need you to talk to me, good people. Are we all covered? Any clarification that you need? The tactics used by the Viet Cong were successful in making USA strategies, okay, in fact, during the Vietnam War between 1963 and 1975, practically discussed this statement. Okay, here's a question that is written, which in each and which line of argument? Wait, what about Ho Chi Minh? Can you please repeat on how to support the stance? Okay. It seems like there are still a question. Okay. Here's a question that says the tactics used by the Viet Cong were successful in making USA strategies to be ineffective during the Vietnam War between the 1963 and 1975. Critically discuss this statement. So when they say critically discuss this statement, what you should do, you must choose whether you say you agree or to extent of a control. Do we understand? You can say, I do agree that the tactics, do we understand? You can say, I do agree, or one may agree that the tactics used by the Viet Cong were successful in making USA strategies ineffective during the war between 1963 and 1975 critically. Okay, you understand? That's how you write it. Or you can say, to a greater extent, the tactics used by Viet Cong were successful in making USA strategies to be what? Ineffective during what? The Vietnam War between 1963 and 1975. I hope you are covered, Lizzo. I hope you are covered. Okay, Tandolondeka. I still remember you. You are here again. Guys, let us subscribe. Ne? If you didn't agree, you will be very wrong. Your essay, all of it is wrong. If you won't agree, your essay is going to be wrong. You must agree in that statement. Remember, guys, the tactics that Vietnam used managed to defeat USA. So when you say you don't agree, what do you mean? There is no way that you are not going to agree. You must agree. You must agree. So guys, I'm here to show you how do you write the introduction. And remember, guys, what we are dealing about is 10 marks of the introduction. If you write the essay the way I'm teaching you, you'll be surprised when the results are coming out. Level 6, level 7. No one will get level 5. Make sure, guys, if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe on the channel so that you can watch my videos. Okay, here's a question. They say, if it says critically discuss, can I say indeed the tactics used by Viet Cong were successful in making USA strategies ineffective during the war? I mean, during the Vietnam War between 1963 and 1975. Yes, because that's how you write it. Guys, we do add Ho Chi Minh in the introduction. I was explaining that. I said, when you are writing your essay, your introduction does not have to be the first paragraph only. Even the second paragraph can be the introduction, the way you are writing it. As a history teacher, when I'm marking your paper, I can see that this candidate, he or she is still at the introduction. Now I can see that no, now he's in the body. This is a conclusion. You understand? So Ho Chi Minh may not be in the first paragraph, but he can be in the second paragraph, or he can be in the first paragraph. And guys, there is something that I want to tell you. This thing of saying that, I mean, I want to write 3 pages in history. Hey, write as much as you can. Write as much as you can. Even if you can write 8 pages, it's fine. In your essay, there is something that I want to tell you. They didn't state that you must write 3 pages. Is there any instruction that said the essay is 3 pages? If there is no instruction that says the essay is 3 pages, write as much as you can. This is not English or home language. This is not FAL or home language, guys. Tandolondega, thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. This thing of you saying that I will write 3 pages and then I'm done. No, 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 no. Write as much as you can. I want you to see a miracle. When the exam or when the results are coming out, you will see that this man was not lying. I wrote 8 pages. Look what I got. You will get level 7s. Say, is it helpful to write 2 essays and 1 source based? That's what I always encourage my students, that you must write 2 essays and 1 source based. Which essay is very easier to write? Okay, it's fine. The essay that I would encourage you to take is the extension of Cold War, which is Vietnam War, then and also the Black Power movement. Do we understand? Guys, you must write your questions in full. There is a Kanani strategies on how to attempt critically discuss questions. Okay, one will use the following to support the line of argument. Beginning of the civil war in South Vietnam. Operation Rolling Thunder, Search and Destroy, and then Operation Rangeland, and then Tet Offensive and My Law Massacre. Guys, is there any questions that we still need clarification on them so that we can move to the next essay, which is what? The Black Power movement. Guys, make sure to subscribe. I will be very happy if you subscribe on the channel so that you can get the notifications whenever I become live. You will get, you can move on, sir. Samantha, I guess you are covered when it comes to the introduction. And then the conclusion, guys, it's whereby now you are proving that USA did not win against Vietnam. You must write the question on every paragraph. You are not writing the question. Remember, the question is the one that says, do you agree with the statement? You are not writing that thing. You are writing the statement where they say the tactics used by the United States of America against the Viet Cong between 1963 and 1975 did not help to defeat Vietnam. That's a statement that you are writing, each and every under paragraph. You don't write the question. Yes. The question is, what are the strategies to attempt to answer the critically discuss? Do you understand? Okay, how do we answer critical discuss? It's whereby they will say, when they say critically discuss, it's up to you whether you want to say, I do agree with the statement that says the tactics used by the United States of America against the Viet Cong between 1960s and 1975 was a dismal failure. Do you understand? Or you can say, one may agree that the strategies used by the United States of America against the Viet Cong did not win. Do we understand? Or I hope it makes sense, good people. Kanani, I hope you are covered. Guys, I'm expecting distinctions from you. I'm really expecting distinctions from you, good people. And then now, let us move then to the civil society protest from the 1950s to the 1970s, which is what? Black Power movement. So there's a question that one of you, if Oluwetu is still here, you can write this question for us. Or anyone else who feel like they can volunteer to write a question. Can I see a comment that says, yes, I will? And then so that I can start reading the question so that we can start discussing it. Okay, here's the question, guys. The question says, explain to what extent, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy installed confidence, amongst African Americans. among African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America. From the 1960s and 1970s. Okay, guys, you didn't hear the question. I'm saying the question says, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy. Explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy installed confidence amongst African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America from the 1960s and 1970s. Explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy installed confidence among African Americans to challenge the discrimination in the United States of America from the 1960s and 1970s. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, good people. I really appreciate it. So let us deal with the question now. Because the reason why I say you must write it on the comment section, I want like everyone to see the question. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it. Let us now deal with the essay of Black Power movement. And yeah, what are we learning today? So guys, when we go to the Black Power movement, well, let's say the question comes like this. They say, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy. When we talk about the philosophy, guys, we are talking about the mind. That's a philosophy. Do we understand? That is why when we talk about this essay, they usually refer it to the mind of a person more than what a political organization. Do we understand? So here we are going to say, they say, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy installed self-confidence. First of all, when you know the essay, you must know that the essay or the key role players, they did install the self-confidence of Black people, right? And then they say, explain to what extent the Black Power philosophy installed confidence among the African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America from 1960s and 70s. Do we understand? You're gonna say, To a greater extent, the Black Power philosophy installed confidence among African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America from 1960s to the 1970s. Does that make sense? And then you say, now you tell us the achievement. What did USA achieve? You can say because because the Black Power movement managed to do what? To install the self-confidence of Black people. Black Power movement encouraged Black people to love themselves, embrace their culture and heritage. Do we understand? Ntando, this is history, ne? Then you say, Black Power movement was a philosophy rather than the political organization. Black Power movement became in power in 1960s and early 1970s. Black Power movement had three political goals. Number one, separate social institution. Number two, self-sufficient economy. Number three, defense against racial oppression. By mid-60s, many Black activists started to lose faith in the civil rights reforms. Why? Because the civil rights reforms was failing to liberate Blacks from what? The segregation that was happening. So Black people, they started to do what? To take the revolutionary stand. They started to take what? The militant agenda. And then you say now, always after each and every paragraph, you must write what? The statement that you are given. That means after writing the information that I gave you, now you're going to say the Black Power philosophy installed the confidence among African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America from the 1960s and 1970s. Then you go to another paragraph. You write a paragraph that there were race riots across America and the racism was still in existence. Do we understand? 34 people died. Do we understand? And these rice riots, they were in so many cities. They were in 150 cities. And now there was a tension between white policemen and Black young people. And then President Johnson asked Kenner to write a report about the rice riots. Kenner, in his report, he said it was the frustration of what? Of young Black people. Why are they frustrated? Because of they are paying high rent. Do we understand? And they are living in aging buildings. Do we understand? And then you say, the Black Power philosophy installed confidence among African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America from the 1960s and 1970s. Then you go to another paragraph. That's how you write your essay. To a greater extent, was the Black Power movement a success in installing confidence among African Americans to challenge discrimination in the United States of America? Guys, you must make sure that you write everything the way it is. You understand? You don't change it. Guys, it's not like here I'm teaching the essay. Here I'm teaching you how to take the to support the line of argument and take a stand. Do we understand? There is a video where I was teaching the essay. Guys, I encourage you that subscribe on the channel. After subscribing, make sure that you go to my videos and search whatever you want. Just go through my videos and search Black Power Movement. You are going to get everything that you need. Do we understand? And your introduction, guys, something that you must know, it's 10 marks. So you cannot lose that 10 marks in your introduction. Do we understand, good people? I hope it makes sense. Are we understanding? Any question that you may bring up, it's okay. Ask any question before we finish the live. As I said that today I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to tell you about The Cold War source base is here on my videos. It's here on my videos. Subscribe on the channel. Did you subscribe on the channel? If you did subscribe, go through my channel and search the origin of Cold War, or just write Cold War. It's going to show up. It's going to show up. Did you subscribe on the channel, guys? Can I see people who subscribed? Yes, it really makes a lot of sense, guys. Guys, let me show you something. When you will listen to me and go and write what I'm telling you, you are going to get distinctions. Sometimes you just have to forget about the information of your teachers. Take the information that I'm giving you now. Go and apply it. Then you will come and thank me later. Then you will come and thank me later. I'm telling you. Always, you write the paragraph. After introduction, you write the statement after every paragraph. But in your conclusion, you must write a paragraph. Then you write your statement. Then you prove that the essay is ending. You will tell us that Vietnam did not win against, Vietnam won against USA. Or you can say Black Power movement managed to install the self-esteem of black people. Do we understand? Always, guys. The videos of tourism and MathsLit, I'm still going to make them. Ne? I did make videos for MathsLit, but I only did the taxable income, which is what tax rebate and how to calculate VAT. Yes, and how to calculate speed, distance, and time. Those are the things that I did so far on mathematical literacy. And then tourism, I haven't started to do any video, but I'm going to do them. So that is why I say you must always subscribe on the channel, because it won't help you only here, guys. Even to universities, such information that I'm giving here, you're gonna need it. In universities, you are going to need the information that I'm giving here. That is why I say, guys, let us try to subscribe on the channel. Guys, I want you to write 2 essays. I want you to write 2 essays. You'd never go wrong. You will come back and comment and say, you were not lying. I managed to get level 6. I managed to get level 7. Level 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one is going to get it if you are using the strategy that I'm giving you. If you will use the strategy that I'm giving you. FX King, we are teaching history here. Any question, guys, that you need? Yes, introduction is that a background. Guys, what I'm teaching now, I've included the background. I've included what? The introduction. Do you understand? So just go through my videos and search Black Power movement. You'll see it. Go and search Black consciousness. You're going to see it. Everything is there. I taught everything. Be able to know when will I be live for business studies. Did you subscribe on the channel? Guys, let us subscribe, please, guys. I'm pleading with you. Let us subscribe on the channel, because the more we subscribe is the more we grow the channel, is the more we reach a lot of people. Because remember, my priority is to see you passing your examination. We are only left with 5 minutes to end the live. So you can ask anything. FX King, I'm going to be live on Sunday, 8 o'clock for business studies. And if you can go through the channel, you will see the live. Go there to the channel and enter in those live, and then you press the notification button so that whenever I become live, it will notify you. So, how many lines must each paragraph have if you write the statement each and paragraph? That's a very good question, Rulani. I really love your question. I really love your question. Guys, when we write history, you can write 8 lines in a paragraph. Ne? Write 8 lines in a paragraph. You can write 8 lines in a paragraph. Do you understand? Thanks, bro. I killed paper 1 because of you. Guys, what I want from you is to you get great marks. That's what I want. You see, if you pass, I also become happy. I also become happy, guys. What I want from you is to pass your examination. That's what I want. I didn't care. Thanks, sir. You really helped me in business studies paper 1. Even paper 2, I will be here. Yes, 8 lines in every paragraph. There is someone who's asking about Congo here, but I think that I don't see the message anymore. But I feel like I saw a message talking about Congo. And for those ones who are looking for special classes, guys, you can text me on Facebook. For those ones who are looking for special classes, you can text me on Facebook. You can text me on Facebook. It's fine. Then we're gonna talk. Okay, because guys, when we talk about the paragraph, ne? Yeah, if you are going to remember me, there is no way that you won't remember me. You are going to remember me. You will remember me, guys. You will be sitting in your exam. And if you are taking what I'm telling you now for granted, you'll be sitting in your exam and the exam will be trapping you. Exam traps, I know it. Our exam doesn't play. If you don't listen to what I'm telling you, you are going to remember me and it will trap you. So it's best if you listen to what I'm telling you, then you remember me smiling, knowing that, no, man, Mr. Shungwani taught me this. You understand? It's nice. You understand? I mean, I prefer that, guys, you must suffer today and be happy tomorrow than to be happy today and suffer tomorrow. Do we understand? Let us suffer now. Study as much as you can so that tomorrow when you are receiving your result, you will be happy. Happy person. You understand? Because some of you, they will come here next year want to upgrade. If you don't take things serious, And it's a good thing, guys, to upgrade. I don't discriminate anyone who's upgrading or anyone who will upgrade next day. That's a good idea. I really love people who are going to upgrade if they see that they didn't perform well. But I encourage candidates to do it once. Do we understand? Okay, guys, Congo, I haven't uploaded it here. I haven't recorded Congo, but what I can encourage you is that if you want to join online classes, I'm available, but I'm going to charge you. But that one we can talk on Facebook and hear that do you join the classes or you do not join the classes. Are they teaching Congo at your school? Or you feel like you want to write Congo? Guys, I want you to make sure that after this video, you go and watch the videos where I was teaching essays. Yes, sir, they are teaching. No, it's okay, it's fine. I've prepared Congo, sir. Can you please assist me on how to write it? Guys, those ones who are looking for Congo, just text me on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and search Tamavest. I'm ending the live now, guys. Happy weekend. I wish you all the best. Pray as much as you can. Study as much as you can. You understand? Because if you won't study and fail, next year at home, they're going to hide bread for you. Telling you. They will lend you money. They won't give you money anymore. They will say, here's 20 rand, but I want it back, Sipo. I'm telling you. So it's best to pass. Because it won't be nice. Thank you very much, guys. And please, let us subscribe. That's what I always encourage you. Let us subscribe, guys. I also really appreciate you guys. For you to be here, it shows that you care about your future. You have a concern about your future. That's what I love. Whenever I see people joining the live, watching the videos, it shows that you have a concern about your life. I understand. So, guys, Sunday, we are meeting for business studies. Monday, we are meeting for history again. And then Tuesday, we are meeting for business studies.